Hello, hello, hello. I gotta work on a better transition for that. Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So, I'm tired today, so I'm kind of playing this for a little just quote-unquote relaxing, depending on who you ask, game. So, we're just gonna take it easy tonight. But of course, as I've been doing, I'm gonna start off with our prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time that I get to spend sharing my interest and my time and trying to entertain on the internet. Thank you for this little corner of the internet that I get to have where I can have fun and also share your word if need be that may come. And thank you for all that you do and all that you provide for me to be able to do this. In Jesus' name, amen. Alright, with that, let's look at what we got. So, why is there no music? That's my first question. Audio? There it goes. Say, did I mess those audio up? Anyway, what we were doing last time, we were looking at getting water storage set up, even though we have buku water. It's more so I'm trying to figure out a system. I usually like getting a system in place where I can get the bathroom set up, because if we can get rid of the task of them cleaning up these bathrooms, it'll make their breaks so much more efficient and make their time more efficient. I think it'll also use them faster, so therefore they lower their stress more. I don't know, I think that's how that works. Anyway, and then once we go from there, power is kind of our next thing. I do want to make this a little bit longer. I thought about it. I want to make it go out to here rather than just here. So we're gonna make it one more longer. We'll see if they can build all that. And I need to delete all that we built. Beautiful. Okay, can y'all reach all that? Unreachable. Gosh dang it. There you go. Everything else should be reachable, huh? No, it's all unreachable. I know why it's unreachable. It's more than one away. No, nope. You don't need that. What you need is this. Okay. Once I get that built, that should be it. We need to clean all this up. Hey. Y'all need to clean up after yourselves. My goodness. Yeah, and then once we get into automating, that's when this will come into play. About to start refining some stuff. Raw mineral sand. Or a couple ore to copper. Do a little bit of that just to get ahead of it. Just to have some on hand. Then what else should we do after that? So this is where I'm going to put the clean water, I believe. Do I want to put clean water or dirty water here? So the problem is dirty water, I believe, pollutes. Like this one's doing right here. Yep, polluted oxygen. So we need a way to clean that. So that's kind of why we want power going. I'm probably going to connect this battery to two air filters. And here, if I do that. So do I put them? I don't necessarily want to block gas flow is the problem. Okay, these are all waiting for delivery. Perfect. And nobody's sweeping that. Mop it up. Okay, so that's gonna happen. All this is left over from the flood of last time, where we accidentally flooded it and then we just decided to flood the whole thing. If memory serves correctly, it's been a while. Requires emptying. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, the little sign there. Yep, it's full. Oh, too full. Yeah, and that's kind of why you want to get rid of these. You don't want people wasting their time unclogging toilets. So I just gotta be methodical about how I do this. So liquid can pass through these tiles, which is the point of them. So we want to get a, where is it? Actually, do I even have it? No, I made it too tall. Okay. Fine. Just put one there. That way we can do it. My god. I don't plan ahead, as y'all can see. I'm just making this up as I go along. Geez. You know, you start a build thinking it's gonna go nice and dandy. And yet here we are. Okay, can we get a higher priority on this? I want to get this done today. Preferably. How many people do we have running around? 8? Let's see, how many of these do we have? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I think that's fine for now on the plants, especially because we can make the lice loaf. Also, we can make pickle meal. It's not great, but we do have it. I've never actually used the spice grinder, so I don't know how any of that works. Yeah, we'll just have to figure that out later. They're making the copper, perfect, that's good to have. This is gonna only dispense polluted water. That's all we want going there. And then I'll put an airflow tile. Well, so now that that's built, we can deconstruct some of the scaffolding here. Deconstruct you and these 3. We're gonna put a little gap here. We're gonna probably have to move this ladder. No, y'all didn't, guys. Do something like this, that way we can. I don't know this. Nope. There. Then we're gonna just mimic this over on the other side of it. How many is this across? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10. Yep. Okay. And we'll deconstruct things as needed. But also, we need to dig all this out. So start digging. While they're working that, let's see how everything else doing. I don't think I really have much going on right now. Food staying refrigerated, good. Which we don't have much. We have meal ice. Oh, we actually still have almost 3,000. Was that grams of the nutrients bar? Okay, I'll live with that. Oh wait, someone just took some. Oh yeah, I have them on different shifts, don't I? I forgot I did that. How many we got on each? 4? Yeah, that's fine. Eventually we're gonna get a 3rd shift going. So we'll wait on that though. We don't quite have enough people for that yet. How many beds do I have? I think I have exactly 8. Let's get another maybe area set up for beds temporarily. Just to future-proof a few things. That out of here. And the door. And we're going for furniture. And cots. 1, 2, 3. For the next set of bunk mates. That puts us at 11 beds. Yeah, we don't got too long to wait. I don't know how to handle the creatures here. I'll have to deal with you somehow later. Also, we don't got no research going. That's probably something we should do. Again, I kind of want to do ranching, but I don't know how any of this works. We'll come back to that. Fossil fuels? Potentially. Oil. That would be the correct way to go. But I think we need to do this first. Steam turbines. Huh. Sunlight, steam. Insulated conductive water carries more wattage without overloading. Can we run through all the floors? Okay, well, we'll just do that for now. How do I get out of here? I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. Again, I never get very far in this game. Bob, what are you... Oh, no, Abe, why were you in... Oh, just going underwater. Stop doing that. Where are you bringing it at? Oh, yes, research. That's right. I forget water requires research for some reason. I think for the spice we also need a seasoning skill. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and start making some pickled. Yeah, some pickled meal. I think that's better than just raw meal. That was researched, and we can go to... I mean, the fire poles does help when they go down. Air systems. And what's not doing air filter or temperature? I think we need to do temperature modulation, as this is gonna be more important when we get to having a lot of heat with power. Oh, skills. Also, 30 seconds to the next duplicate. Electrical engineering. Fair enough. Go for it, man. I feel like I'm gonna need that with the power stuff here. Okay, looks like they started doing that. They probably can't reach this, so they're not doing that. Alright, let's deconstruct all this. And then we're gonna start deconstructing this. Make sure they can get out, though. So that's gonna be these. It's all coming together, slowly but surely. Fried mushrooms, so more food, which is a benefit. This one is also good. Decorating and tidying, but Yoko can't do research errands, which really isn't that bad. I think Bert, you're it. Just need to get Ernie now. We got Bert, and he comes in with a skill point, right? Yes, he does. Go ahead, get you that tidying. And I believe we get to prioritize those. Priorities. Yes, we want you to research. Supplying and storing. Supplying and storing. Digging. Operating. Supplying, storing. And a few people who can run around and do that more so than others. I feel like that's a good idea. We need to get those set up while I'm thinking about it. You here, you here. And then we're gonna put... Actually, I'm... We get deodorizers on both sides. And then we're gonna hook that up to this battery. That way, when we start getting the water in there... get all that, and I think we can deconstruct this. Nice. He's ready to build. Oh, that needs to go too. How did you get in there? How do I get you out of there? Well, you might be having meat tonight, boys and gals. We need need to finish that. There. Oh, they can't reach that one either. Okay. And with that, do I do a similar thing like that? I mean, at this point, I think so. And we want the ceiling. Now, this one isn't as bad because we're not worried about polluted oxygen. I think it's coming along pretty nice. Research. Actually, how are we? I didn't even check what I have all for plumbing. Combines liquid and other inputs into fluid compounds. Liquid not fabricate emulsions unless specifically cute. I mean, yeah. Drains bottled liquids into liquid pipes. Huh. I guess that's good if you need to get rid of yeah, if you're getting rid of polluted liquid. I don't know why you would need that for regular water though. Unless I guess you're trying to do something very specific. Okay. Let's do logic gates. That's probably what we're gonna need. And then how is all this coming along? It needs power. Wire? Yeah. Can I hide this all? I like to try to hide it. One, I think you, if you don't, you get like decorative minuses. They prefer if you hide it, basically. It's all over here. Iron. All right. It's all coming together. Why has that still not been built? Okay, let's cancel this because I feel like they're gonna do that before I want them to. I want them to dig here. A new day. Wakey wakey, everyone. You can also get it to where to automatically water plants and stuff if you have like a big thing of water here. There really is just a lot of benefit to it. Okay, I think we're just gonna attack you. Get him! Get him! We have meat. Go refrigerate that meat. I cook the meat. Barbecue. There you go. Just cooking. Jeff? Just cooking the meat. Oh. Ren, you're cooking the meat. Nice. The cooked meat of a defeated creature. Yep. And that goes from, it gives it 800 calories. Which is good to have. Also makes it a good quality, which gives a big morale bonus. So all good things to have. There. And let's start thinking out all liquids now. We need a place for things to dump back out into our basins here. Put a bottle emptier there. There it goes. Polluted water. A little bit earlier than I was expecting, but what you gonna do? Okay, we also need to get pumps. Liquid filter, where are the pumps? Pumps? Be there. This would be in plumbing. Oh, there it is. Pump. I'm just blind. We'll put it there. And we need one over here as well. Ideally, we'll have it on this wall. Okay, and we're gonna deconstruct these. We building a lot, but it'll be worth it. I hope. And with that, we have our pumps. Okay, now I just gotta think how I'm getting it from here to there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start, I guess, tearing down this, these set of outhouses. We're not generating enough oxygen. Uh-oh. Why are we not? Okay, that's the case. What can I do for oxygen? Here and here if it gets high enough. It looks like it's going up this way though. Why would it be doing that? Yep. And this will also need power. And this is why we need power. This is gonna suck up a lot of energy. So for now, let's... What are they gonna do? These two bathrooms here. And then we can pipe these up. We want both these outputs, which is gonna be bad water. And this is gonna be the input line. Actually, I don't think it needs to go that far. Forgive me, I keep clicking on the wrong buttons. I can't quite see the bottom left of my monitor because the camera's in the way. So if that's gonna be the input line, that's gonna feed everything. And that's gonna be coming from here, so that needs to be from the refinement. Right? It's not refinement, what is it? Where is it? Again, I feel like this is just another case of me being blind. Pick a pump, outhouse, lavatory, shower, and well. Do I not have it researched? It's right here. Water sheave. Where are you? Also, just go ahead and get improved plumbing while we're at it. But water sheave, where are you? Station? No, because it's not something that's stationed. What the heck? Why do I not know what this is? Here it is. Yeah. Ooh, just enough. I don't remember them being this big, but here we are. Okay. I think we're gonna do one on both sides. So the thing is like the good water. Let's think this through. It's gonna go out from here. Do we do this and just jump across? Unfortunately, I don't really have a way of bridging it across unless I go up. But then I still have this space here. So I think that's all we're going to have to do just to save on space. This one. Doing something like this. There we go. Now. What that is doing... Oh, this is going to get messy real quick, isn't it? That's all good water. That can go... No, that's not what I want to do, though. Wait a minute. I probably should have built this the other way. Too late now. Where's the water bridge? Nope, wrong button. How do I rotate this? Oh. back. Okay. So we have our... Oh, we can't directly connect to that. So probably gonna have something like this. Out to in. And have both of these connect up. Go here. But then this needs to get here. I don't remember this being this confusing the last time I set this up. If I need it to get here. So maybe something like this. It's not gonna be pretty, but it'll work. And these can all share a line, luckily, which makes it a little bit easier. Wait a minute. Am I doing this backwards? I feel like I might be doing this wrong. Wait a minute. Did I do this wrong? Output. Output. Input. That's alright. That's alright. Output here. Okay, so I just did this one wrong. Alright. So liquid bridge. We want it facing going in and coming out. No, I did it wrong again. Why am I like this? There we go. It goes this way. Because I'm trying to get it to the input. Also, we can just do it like that, huh? That means that'll go in. That gets out. I think I had it right, actually. What? Gosh, dang it! This is the stuff I don't like doing. That's not true. I do like doing it, but I confuse myself because I overthink. Okay, going out, going in, going out, going in. Cool. Did I do it? That does that. Then that all goes to the nice, happy place here. And from here, it goes to the bathrooms. Okay, let them build. Have fun. Knock yourselves out. Okay. How do I wire this all up? We got skills waiting. Suit sustainability testing. I don't think I need that yet. Plumbing / tidying. What does that do, actually? Interested in plumbing will see morale bonus for learning it, but it gives them +2 strength. Sure. Don't see how that could be bad. And we get another blueprint. Nope. What is the input? And the green is right as the... Yeah, I know. I have to think. I was doing it backwards because I was doing it from the... It's usually easier if I start from where it's coming from because then I don't get confused. But sometimes my brain doesn't work that way. And it's just like, no, we're going from this direction. So, sorry if that was annoying. My brain just was like, yeah, we're doing it this way now. But I think we got there. Unless, did you notice I did something wrong? Did I do something wrong? Let's see, let me double check my work here. Going this way, yep. Okay, that all looks right. And, you know, I think we're good now. We just gotta wait for them to build it, and while we do that, we're also gonna get the wiring. I'm gonna look to get a power source at some point. Are we gonna use coal? But we're not quite there yet. How much do these hold again? These hold 40 kJ. Just how much? That's kilojoules. So 40,000 kilojoules? Which means this wire... Oh, that doesn't make sense. I think 2 batteries should be enough for the temporary setup. And we'll switch this whole cable line to an actual power thing here. Once we get all that going. The game hurts my brain too. It's okay. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Again, it's a game I always end up coming back to because I enjoy the game. I just never get very far. But usually that's used to me ignoring something for too long, like CO2 or something food. Food's a very common one for me to ignore for too long. Another digger is always nice to have. Need people to dig. What to research next? I don't think I need the logic gates right now. Do I want to start with decorations? I don't think we need them quite yet. Let's go back up to the top. Let's try to get ranching, and we'll try our hand at that. I think that'll be fun. Because these things poop coal, if I remember correctly. So if we can domesticate it, it's basically an endless supply of coal for us. Which is good whenever I'm going for coal power plant kind of situation. How's our food looking? Actually, doesn't it tell me that calories, 50,000 calories. Nice. Also, I don't have a warning about oxygen, so I'm assuming the extra algae terrariums here are doing their job. And it looks like these sand deodorizers are doing theirs. Love to see it. Did I not wire these up right? Wire? I did not wire these up. Okay, let's see. These things can hold 1,000. So this is 2, 4, 6 already. I think this can only handle one of them, can't it? That is unfortunate. Just get... Actually, no, these are 120. 240, 480, 720, 840. Honestly, actually, it might be able to hold that. We'll try it. You'll if you overload the wire, it'll actually start damaging the wire. I learned that out last time. Well, one of my last like runs where I tried really hard. Okay, half the crew is asleep, the other half's recharging and doing things. Maintenance. Again, this is why I want to clean them. I want to get them these new toilets because they don't have to worry about dealing with all this as much. Oh, we are out of storage space. Let me go ahead and put some more bins there. Honestly, I probably should start putting them elsewhere because commutes are going to start getting long. Let's actually put some right here as well. And we'll copy the setting. There, there, and there. And we're all getting wired in. So what I want to do eventually is you would put like a water sensor here, basically saying if this gets too high, stop processing. See how this is looking on the back end. Looking like it's doing good. Oh. We have water. Beautiful. And then I'm gonna run that same water line down here. Is that too many on one line? Probably. but we'll make it work for now. Okay, now that those are gone, we need plumbing again. Lavatory. And where is that on the medicine? Yep, sink. Alrighty, and we'll get the plumbing back. I don't need insulated pipes yet. We're not at that level of stuff yet. And we can go ahead and just, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So right here. Same for this. So this is gonna go here just to get this built ahead of time. Do I split it here or here? It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think this actually lets me lose less. Actually, I don't know if that's true. I think this uses less resources going this way with it. Something like this. And then we'll get that going. Trying to think ahead for the future. Yeah, that looks about right. And how do I want to get back up there? Normally I'd go up a wall here, but I don't have a wall to go up. Could go around. Do I just go around and add it directly to this line? That is an option. But the thing is, you kind of need polluted water for stuff later. So you kind of want to have a little bit of it whenever you want. So, how do I want this to play out for later is the real question. I think having this one set directly shouldn't be too big a deal. I'll probably kick myself in the butt for this later, but it'll be fine. Let's rotate that there. Pipe. I know it's ugly. I am sorry. And we'll just tie it all in together there. I'm curious, why do you need 2 water sheaves? You really don't. It's just I rather have more good water than bad water. So it's cost. I always just find it twice as efficient. There is no real reason other than that. I always did too. Is that the correct play? Probably not. I mean, you can always turn one off if you need to. But I also, in the past, I've made these much bigger. So much so that apparently I found out water pressure can actually damage the concrete. Which is kind of interesting and cool to know. Come on, guys. Oh, we didn't tell them that you can use this. Regular water, please. Alrighty. Yeah, but like I said, usually once I get far enough along, you actually can control this with logic gates. You just put like sensors like, okay, like, I want the water to remain around right here. So when water is lower than this, turn these on. If, you know, sensor here is active. And you can kind of save your energy that way. But the problem with doing it all that way is that you need refined metal to do it, and that's a whole other issue. You know, if y'all would just pick these up before water gets here, y'all wouldn't have to do that. Someone please get all that. Get them all out of there. Just do it now. Damn, we're already almost full of storage again? My goodness, people. Granted, we're not short on water anytime soon here. Like I said, we're gonna keep moving up here. And I think we're gonna try to put the power plant somewhere around here. I forget that that's what that is. Joyous seeds are another person. I don't know if we can warrant another person right now. I would need to expand on food and everything, and I don't think I'm ready to do that. I think I'd rather just take the seeds. So we'll stick with those for now. This should be set to going right. This needs to be mopped up. Oh, delivered, I guess. The correct one, right? Would it be sweep? And then we can start deconstructing these and getting everything switched over. I also find these kind of games very relaxing. Though. Never knew why, I just kind of do. Like having problems and trying to fix them. Probably why I went into IT. Yeah. Okay, we need... Until it gets chaotic. Well, to be fair, it's chaotic. You fix it, then it's relaxing. Until you realize there's another problem. Then it gets chaotic again. Very much so. Yeah, but so you actually caught me on a Tuesday, which this is kind of my day to play whatever I want. I typically play more story-driven games, but because I like to play so many different types of games, I wanted to give a day where I can just kind of play whatever. So, happy you're enjoying the game though, and thank you for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. Finally, hygiene, proper hygiene in the colony. Right. And set you to do the right as well. Left, right. There we go. So, bathroom number 1. Does that upgrade the bathroom actually? Becomes a washroom instead of a latrine. Nice. Which is a morale bonus. Why are you using the crappy bathrooms? Get out of there. I haven't upgraded these yet. Nope. Hold on. That's gonna destroy the pipes. So that's kind of the problem if you do the pipes first. You have to be careful what you destroy after that. Okay. I should be able to quickly get rid of all these now. Because I believe it's so much faster to use these that it should be fine. See, I only have how many on per schedule because that determines when they go to the bathroom. 1, 2, 3, 5, and I have 3 bathrooms. Okay, yeah, that should be fine. Because they're all gonna try to go to the bathroom at the same time. And if I remember correctly, if they don't have a bathroom at that time, they eat and then try again after that. Yeah, I know y'all can't breathe down there. I know, I am working on a solution to that. Right now I'm trying to get other inconveniences out of the way. Until we run out of sand. Once we're out of sand, then this whole thing goes up in smoke. And we have to go back to those outhouses. Honestly, it's probably good to keep a handful of them around for fertilizer. What was I looking for? Laboratories. Back here, and medicine for the seeds. Okay, and there we go. Perfect. And we'll set those once those are up. Now I gotta start planning the Probably should do insulated tiles, huh? Yes. And we'll dig out that way. And the reason I'm doing the insulated tiles, just to kind of explain what I'm doing, is I know this is going to generate a lot of heat. And I mean a buttload of heat. So once we get this set up, we kind of don't want people coming up here anymore other than the restock. Hold on, let's cancel that one. The reason I'm canceling that one is we're going to be running the watts through it. The heavier watt loads require their own dedicated pass-through. Are you stuck? Okay. Hey, don't let me make a priority 9. Go ahead and auto-publish that. Oh, we're getting plenty of sand. Good to have. Yep, no polluted water, which is good, even though there is definitely polluted water around. These are done, so some to left, left, and left. Beautiful. Love to see it. Animal control? Okay, let me think. Do we want to continue down the rabbit path of animals? Or do we need to go do something else? But I have ignored medicine this whole time. I think liquids are fine for now, so I probably don't need to put any time there. Do I want to worry about gases yet? I don't think we have any oxiferns, which is kind of like basically trees. So since we don't have any of those at the moment, I think we don't want to set up a system to... Because normally what I would try to do is I would try to filter out the CO2 and move it to the plants that need it. But we're not quite there yet either. Then leads us to, I guess, art? Agriculture? I guess. I don't know what else. What is our temperature right now? This is very hot. Salt water. I need to figure out what I can do with salt water. It's just kind of warm all around us, huh? So the problem is, how do I get rid of heat? As they say, cold is the absence of heat. You fell asleep, sir. Oh, hold on. Spot message, and you're gone. Pow. Get out of here. You're not supposed to be sleeping here, dude. I know, you got trapped. I know, I'm sorry. Somebody help him. I feel bad now. Yes, I know he urgently needs to go. And he... Yep. Okay. Someone please mop up on aisle, whatever that is. Quickly, before it does any damage to our water supply. Good news is, we can convert that into clean water. But we have to look on the bright side of things here. There's another one! AI thing, get out of here, bang. I don't know what... I feel like the AI, like, spammers have been more common recently. I don't know if anybody else can back up that claim. Source any liquid resource piped into it. Oh, that's actually really good. Why am I doing all this if this exists? Okay. Good to know. I didn't know that existed. It also helps that we have water for days, man. Also we're out of storage again, basically. We are building up, so maybe put some here. That way they don't have to go all the way back down. It's kind of the same area though. I don't know. Are we running out of food? We are. Okay. Okay. Emergency food. Ignore everything else. Forget the power. We need food. Dig all this out. And food. Actually, hold on. Lice loaf. All the lice loaf. Gaining what, 500 calories on that? Do it. Food. Do we want to do the auto? I don't know. Again, that does make it less troublesome. I'm gonna do it just because I've never done it before. But I don't know how we're gonna do it exactly. So I'm probably gonna put more mealwood here. That's gonna be more mealwood. That should be fine. Yep, meal lice. Yep. Maybe the next print will give me some skills. Oh, we got a couple skills. Art fundamentals. Sure. You also has art fundamentals and give you improved carrying. I know it's not something you want, but I feel like the more people who have that, the better. And I really need this to be done. We're gonna make this a 9. Y'all mind? Because y'all don't have food, y'all die. And that's a sad time all around. Anyone? Hello? Hello? Alrighty then. I'm just gonna ignore it, I guess. Is it just because it's far away? Okay, what if I told them to deconstruct this and just put a door there? Well, you got one of them. Come on, get the other one. Hassan, come on. Thank you, sir. Boom. I also need to apparently do more about the CO2 down here. Well, if that's the case, we're gonna just put another algae terrarium. I don't like that it's getting close to their beds. Their beds just straight up doesn't have oxygen. That's not good either. Not good at all. Okay, well, this is my only solution to that right now. So therefore, you get a bunch of them. Use blueprint. We got hatch eggs, which I kind of want to take because we will eventually want those for the coal. If I ever get around to actually doing that. Get some to do super hard digging because that's going to come up more and more as we go further away from the center. And we have no research going. Probably fine, but let's do animal control. How old are you? Age 18 out of 100. You're old enough to drive, dude. How do you feel? Well, he's not answering. That's just rude. Okay. So will they just not plant these, or let's see what this is. I could try to do the bristle blossoms. Let's try those. Plant those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the last ones we can do maybe. It needs irrigation. And it needs the water. Can I pipe through them? Is that an option? Will this work? I'm probably putting way too much strain on this, but you know what? I think I'm okay with that. Let's do it. Insufficient oxygen generation. I am trying. There's just so much to be done. All of y'all breathe so much. Stop breathing, but keep working. Skill. Ooh, what do we want from you? Probably should get a doctor going eventually. Probably be nice to have. Carrying capacity. I feel like the more I have of that, the better. I don't have to make as many trips. Like something along those lines, right? Oxygen diffuser, so that's making more oxygen for us, which is also nice. Can we up these to maybe a 7? Anybody in the area can do that for us, please? Well, I thought you were gonna do it. And then you just decided not to. Beautiful, we're getting built. Okay, somebody bring the algae. But that's a whole other problem. Probably should have made those airflow tiles. That's fine. So how is the oxygen working with just one there? Not much. It's not doing much. What if I should have spread these out more? That's why it's all built up over here. They're spending the most time over here. If I make all the floor airflow tiles, it's gonna go down. Which is technically what we want, right? So that might be the solution to that. And I saw rotten meal rice. Who left meal rice out? I have refrigerators. Just make pickled meal forever. No, they're not. I'm trying to get the... Please. What else does this need? What's it missing? Illumination. Well. Uproot all these. They're not getting illuminated here. I did not build in space for lights here. This is a very tight-knit planting area. Copy these settings. We want all that here. Honestly, if I can get plants that do if I can get those oxyferns, that would be perfect for this spot. I think about either finding them or getting them in the care package would be the two options there. Yes, I know y'all can't breathe. I'm sorry. These also give slime, I think. We're just gonna keep digging down here. Be careful how far we dig. And once that polluted oxygen gets started, it's so hard to get rid of it, especially if it takes over. Okay, research. What's next on the docket? Creature comfort. I mean, we all like to spoil the pets, right? I think that's fair. Rid of the sand there. The water level is definitely going down here. What are you doing? Picking up algae. Oh, we still have a bunch of algae down here. Hold on. Okay, and we have the slime over here. Okay, good to know. Copper, yep. Let's go ahead and make a few more refined copper. And we can get back to working on this. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Probably if I build it, I need to make sure I turn it off before they start using it. Otherwise, it's just gonna burn for nothing. Coal generator. These things are huge. Okay, so my problem is, okay, this thing consumes 1,000 coal, emits carbon dioxide, which is the other part of that problem. And what else do you do? It's heat. If it gets too hot, it does that. Yep. Okay, and my cable. Could do a smart battery. That's so much more heat, huh? Isn't it? I think they're still better, though. Can set up the logic gates with that too. But I need to figure out how much power do I want to push through here. I need to know that. One, so I know how many batteries I need, but also so I know how much copper wire to use. Which type of wire, my bad. Not copper. I mean, it is copper, but you know what I mean. Eggshells alive. Huh. Okay. Let's think about this. This is going to generate how much? It generates 600 watts. That's 600, 1200, 1800. So, how much does this hold? 2 kilowatts. So this is technically enough. Right? Kilo's 1,000. Sorry, I'm an American, so someone from Europe, can y'all help me? I believe this is right. So that means I can use this cable if I just stick to this many generators. Okay. How much does this hold? 20 kg. I'm not sure how much 20 kg is, but we'll figure that out later, I guess. that a whole thing here? I don't know if I want to. I do want to put a platform here to be like, this is where the next area goes. All right, what we got? Cubis knit suit. Insulation sickness. Decor 40. Yeah, worth getting. Slips to the tier 3 digging skill, but falls asleep. Oh, that's a bad one. Narcoleptic's not a good one to get. Then you have Gooseman with an iron gut, but decreased husbandry, so it doesn't like animals. I mean, this one ain't too bad. I think I want to get the suit though. I don't know if I'm good on food yet. Still waiting to get that food stuff in order. Abe, you earned it. It wasn't because your name was at the top of the list. You did hard work. You deserve it. All right. Now let's see if I can get the rest of these cables in. Maybe. Oh, I'm out of refinement. Okay. Make sure I get the metal. And there's a bunch of it here, luckily. Now we just gotta wait for them to punch that thing. Get all those impurities out. I'm gonna have to undo all this. I know I am. Later. Not gonna be fun. Okay, well if I can use that wire, then I don't need to worry about leaving that spot open like I thought. I think another problem I have with this game is I tend to like want to go big really quickly, and you really shouldn't do that. It's a very much an incremental build things as they work. And we do not want these on yet. Can't cancel it if it's not on. These are off. Why is there polluted water here? Somebody mop that up, please. My goodness. It's all still working good. We don't have any polluted water, which I guess in one aspect is good. I really don't want to have this wire running for too long, so I might turn this into a... what do you call it? Like an electrical room, where that's going to convert into like 1,000 line for this, so I don't have to worry about this guy anymore. Split it into 1,000 line for this one over here. That way I can get rid of these. I also change out the batteries, huh? Once I do that. Because these are going to be kind of holding the charges now. How much can I put order? It's 13 tons. That's going to take about 1 ton. And that will cross this chopper. Alright, people. I don't have too much more time, so let's try to get this done. About 20 minutes. Rowan, I believe in you. Win, good job. Rowan, nice hustle. Nails. Remember to keep the food in the fridge. Why is this not in the fridge? Wait, who did that? Max, thank you. All right. And yep. Yeah, but if you want to get like this is so much downtime with them running. We're trying to get rid of that. Okay, so we're pretty much good on the animal, like the food tab up here. So you want to do gourmet, gourmet foods. Cooks a wide variety of quality food. Duplicates will not fabricate items unless. Yep. Okay, we know that. Dehydrator uses low even heat to eliminate moisture from eligible foods and then render them shelf stable. Okay, so you have to put them back in the rehydrator. Which I'm assuming we have to run water to this. What's all this? Milking station, gleaner. Refines brackenish into brine, brackwax, and avalina to caviar and whoosh. Okay. Interesting. Smart storage. Maybe we should start doing that. As well as this. This might be good. Oh, that's right. You can do this to refine a bunch of metal. But then you get really hot water. Which reminds me, we can set up showers. That is something we can do. No seeds selected. Thought I copied. Okay. 50 kg. Yeah, I want to help. I wonder how much is it, like. I don't know why that throws me off. I don't know if I'm just being like if I'm just an American and I'm stupid and I don't understand the metric system, or if I'm. Because it's KJ, but yet the wires are in watts. Like everything else is in watts, but the capacity is in kilojoules. Am I reading that right? I don't understand. Now the dog's in here as well. I'll make another smart battery. If I need to, I can put another one here. Come on, build for me. Insufficient oxygen generation. What do you mean? I have so much oxygen generation. Well, it means I'm at a negative on it. Still, I have so much. Oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. Do I need to make another oxygen distiller? Would that be wise? Nope, nope, not that wire. 240. Yeah, that's. At least I hope it's fine. I try to do quick math. We'll see if my brain was correct. Requires empty. Yep. That. Perfect. Automation. Liquid sensor. We want to put probably here. And this one I'll probably put here. And we'll try to get all that wired up eventually. But that's just kind of a reminder. Basically, this will tell me if we basically have no water or no polluted water. We're looking for polluted water. it goes. We need this to be an AND gate, and we need it to be flipped. So if this is red and that's green, filter. Still waiting on this. Why are we waiting on this? Look at the beautiful mess I've created. That's all I'm gonna call this, the beautiful mess. Finally! Fuel request, we want that to be low. We do not want people coming up here helping. Okay. Let's disable for now. Good to know that that's working, that's charging. Okay, do we have... We have the cable. There we go. And it's going down as we speak. Okay. Gonna do that. And we're gonna make, like I said, a kind of an electrical room here. Something that people shouldn't have to go into, hopefully, too often. Come on, get it all set up. So I'm definitely gonna need to have both, like, at least two of these things running, I think. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should be thinking about. Am I forgetting anything? Anybody out there know? Okay. So now, we want to do a power transformer. And we're gonna have a couple of these. Here. And I need more iron or copper. Honestly, we can just keep digging for more if we really need more. Blueprint. Briar seeds? Sure. Probably need to start looking at the alternative foods. Yeah, I'm still short on food. I might... Let me see, how's the water doing? Because we're doing plenty good on the, on this water. I can technically set up a second pump for the plants. Okay, is it actually going to the plant though? Do these even need water? Oh, bless me. I don't even know. Everything else works kind of stacked like that, so I'm assuming the water does too. We'll see. We'll give him crop tending. And salvage plant husk. Interesting. Okay. We then will want wire from here. Tie in this one. We'll go here and tie into you two. Then we can get another one going, tying into this. Just need a little bit more cables. Let's see, does this cool down over time? These all have fire next to them. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess that's all electrical. Is that why? Everything is so warm here. I don't know how to feel about all that. Okay, and then we'll set up a little ranching area probably over here. And what we'll put in between, I have no idea. We'll figure that out. I need to work on getting another. Pickled lice is coming along. No power wire. Did I miss one wire? No? Well, kinda. Once we get that wired in, I want to go ahead and do the other one as well while I'm at it. Okay. Now we gotta figure out how we're getting there. Wire bridge. Cancel that one. Get the wire back. It don't look pretty. I know it don't look pretty. But it's what we have to do. And then we prioritize getting this done. And then we can actually turn it all on and see what explodes. Oh, someone gets a skill. What we got? Skills. Oh, we got a couple. Hey, what you got? You want pyrotechnics or improved farming? Let's give you pyrotechnics. I feel like that's more fun. Let you blow things up. And have the fun hat. As for you, you're gonna be able to dig super well. And you will. I don't have any construction improvement. Well, you're gonna start, I guess, being the construction man. Congrats. All right, Quinn, get back to work. Is everything plugged in? No power. Mess up again. Okay, I'm still waiting to get connected. Come on. There we go. Let's turn these puppies on. I'm gonna have a lot of CO2 going now. I could technically use this, but that's not a good solution because it uses water. I have plenty of water, but I don't have a renewable sense of water, if that makes sense. I didn't realize I could hit that button to do that. There you go. Honestly, I could probably pipe more out of this. It's a matter of what do we want to do. Okay, everything looks like it's doing pretty well. So do I disable once they're caught up? I wonder if I could set that to be an automated thing. I may have to look into that. That way, yeah, so that way if this is low, it turns these on, but once it's full, they turn off. That way it's maximizing that, and I don't have to worry about that too much. Let's turn these back on. Just one. It looks like it's keeping up. Okay. I think that's working pretty well. I think it's looking very nice. Oh. I set out. I did what I set out to do. Had a goal and I went with it. So, with that, I think I'm going to call it a night. But thank y'all so much for watching and joining me here. Thank you, Uncle John. Thank you, everybody else who's maybe watching and looking. And yeah, have a wonderful afternoon, a wonderful night, or, well, have a wonderful day. Take care, everyone. Bye.